and gentlemen, boys and girls. I told you 2 minutes and it's actually 4. Oh my gosh, I'm running so slow. I could say things like I'm a lifetime Chicago, but that doesn't matter because this man is the lifetime Chicago. I've published him in CC&D. It's appeared also in collection books and date books. And I'm really looking forward to seeing what collection he's putting together for you this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Please give it up for Janet Kuypers.
Post-war, pre-war, Cold War baby. Post-Arbenz-Mustad Day. Post-Korea, pre-Castro Bay of Pigs, Vietnam. You slide, crawl on the rug, grab a stuffed rabbit. A game on the radio. A 3-letter man, twice all-American. He flies out to center. Pureed plums on your chin. You bang your hands on the tray, your brother, your sister, out the door, to a movie, to a birthday party. Post-war, pre-war, Cold War baby. Voice on the radio, cursing un-Americans. Daily news on the kitchen table. Sports section open. Your father cursing another Yankee pennant. Takes tiny spoon, scoops plums from your chin, tells you good stuff. Your cousin stops by, 4 years from a draft notice. You hold up your stuffed rabbit. Your cousin rubs your head, asks, who's that? You try to say, Ricky. Post-war, pre-war, Cold War baby. Door opens, closes. Dan from across the hall, flipping burgers, dipping fries at John's, pulling them out crisp, golden brown. He's home from there. Post-war, pre-war, Cold War baby. Post-bop, pre-fusion baby. A dog outside howling. You stir in your crib. Is that dog answering a slow, intense horn from Clark Street Lounge? The one with Bird Lives magic markered in the washroom. Bird Lives painted on the garage door across from the alley, from your bedroom window. Muddy Waters, Bo Diddley, Howlin' Wolf, Rock the Nighttime. Post-war, pre-war, Cold War baby. Your building, half your block, 10 to 12 years from a bulldozer. Pre-regentrification baby. James Dean accelerates, becomes a blur, crashes with turnip seed. Steering wheel stabs him. You pull on your crib bars, start to rise, slip down. Post-war, pre-war, Cold War baby. Okay, as Joffrey mentioned, tomorrow is Hiroshima Day. This is called Open Letter to Sadako Sasaki. Part 1. The August that you were 2, a large chunk of metal with a tail called Little Boy hit your city, tossed you out of your home 3 days before Fat Man hit Nagasaki. But you lived to run the fastest in your school when you were age 10. Lived to feel your blood turn pale, legs turn purple, full paper cranes. Before your last meal with family and friends by your hospital bed. The October you were 12 and I was 7 months. Your statue holds a metal crane with raised arms, standing on stone structure taller than an Olympic podium, hollow in the middle, in Hiroshima Peace Park, dedicated in 1958. In Seattle Peace Park, dedicated in 1990, you hold a crane with left arm and leg forward, as if you were taking a stride. A chain of smaller cranes, multicolored like Olympic rings, draped over your upper body. If I were a sculptor, a track meet medal would also drape your neck that a lump grew on when you were 11. Part 2. My first summer games memory is from Rome 1960. Long jumpers landing in sand. I wonder now if a jumper's imprint is like the one left by a vaporized body if the stadium were ground zero. You would have been 17. I remember Tokyo 1964, October, the month you died. Gary Gupner from NYU, arms raised in a completed clean and jerk, shot put sailing from his shoulder. I imagine you at age 21, running in the same stadium. If I were a painter, I would portray you in a lighter, shadowy image on a track with opponents and teammates, a crane flying above the shot put. I see your spirit on the podium in Mexico City, 1968, wearing a medal made of iron shrapnel, glass from a shattered window, and a hint of blood, and an eye of a gunned-down marcher in the middle. Part 3. Fukushima, quake, tsunami, power plant explosion. Images on my TV. I see a young girl running through streets near Fukushima, another near Chernobyl. Are T cells growing inside their bodies? Can any treatment defeat them? Is your spirit with them? Will they be nameless because these disasters were from sort of accidental explosions? Thank you. This appeared somewhere in Blue Collar Review during 2014. A piece, a part of the land, of the composition, the conversation, the script. Can we have peace with a part of a hide roadside? Is it the same color as your hide? Should it matter? Do you have a reservation at the only we can get in? Do you live on a reservation? Land parceled into allotments from community fields, torn from mining? Do you live in a township? Remember needing permission to leave? Do you attend a township high school in northern Cook County, mega farm-sized campus? Does your hide ride to work in a limousine, on a subway, on a bus, a coal train, a self-driven trap? Can painted potted flower on a window hide that no one lives inside? Can we have peace if some have no part, deciding the subject, the verb, sentenced to badlands, to slums, prisons, allowed no lines, just a fragment, a drowned out note? Thank you. Okay, I purposely am reading this because my co-feature is a visual artist. Hope you appreciate some of the references. The director, part 1. She stands next to someone in a tweed suit and tie, says, yes, this structure is modeled after an Escher woodcut. The money never came in for the roof to the tower. Only the dressing rooms are sheltered. Actors emerge descending stairs in costume, some bird or fish-like, some court jester-like, some appear faceless from my vantage point. Part 2. They enter VVG's all-night cafe, trade a few quiet words. A jester and the bartender barista point to each other, laughing. The director chants a phrase. A couple rise from the table, take cue sticks. Balls roll on bright orange felt. She lifts her arm, opens, closes hand once. Someone emerges, I think, from the kitchen, strums, sings, next to the pool table. Musician's face seems to form more distinctly. She extends her arms at shoulder length and shoulder height. A birdman descends from the balcony I had not noticed before. Somehow lands softly. A cop walks through the door, asks, "Do you have a license?" The director lifts a paper from her floor-length gown. I thought she had been wearing a shorter, more casual dress. The reporter loosens her tie, asks one of the jesters to dance when the cop has driven away. Their steps are artful stumble, Chaplin-esque. I wonder, was the cop fooled? Or did I see him earlier in a different costume? How are we on time?
I think you're just about halfway done, love.
Okay, Blues Train picks up speed away from cities, whistling long, high-ending notes. The wheels eclipse percussion. Blues Train takes a wide turn. Blues Train rambling slowly over a slopey terrain. A river in view. Did an ancient traveler ford the Mississippi, the Missouri, the Rio Grande, and think of the Nile, the Senegal? Blues Train infuse the bloodstream, soothe the tired muscles of the shiploaders. Blues Train lubricate the joints of the dancers, pool players, and the coupling lovers outside the sight lines of the window gazers. This is a nod to Janet, because she published this. Janet published a few things that several other publishers, who of course have no taste, rejected. This is called Thoughts on Doma and Domes. Do Ma and Pa need an act of Congress to stay together? With the act, will the act steer the children straight? Or will alien thoughts, temptations, leak through skulls like water through church domes, Capitol domes? Dom and Nate hold signs saying, "One man, one woman." Trixie walks by, asks, "Who the man? Who the woman?" I'll read it at chocolate. Okay. I'll read that at chocolate. Go ahead and break, because I wanted to do another nod to my co-feature. This is called Immersed in a Max Ernst Exhibit. Seeing this one work online last night inspired me to do this. Okay. Mentally retracing my physical and dream steps, my eyes roam. State green, slate green, light brown, dark rustic red, wall, floor, exit gate, or is it some other furniture? I wonder, am I in a studio, gallery, or theater? Hint of hollow door handles suspended in air. Stage right. Is the kitchen on the other side? Or are the aromas a mirage? Bag-headed woman, her body shiny light blue, turning stage left, arm extended to her partner. Right hand on hip, legs appear marble-like, her eye turned to the audience. Her partner's eye on her, from side of marble-like head, covered in lace, mask-like, attached to long garment. Crossed legs suspended on the side. The legs uncross, rise, soft shoe across the floor. Exit stage right, emerge, with torso and head attached. I squint, looking for strings. Was it animation or image projected from my own inner eye? Piano, guitar play abruptly. Dancer struts to front stage center, legs kicking abruptly. Thank you. Okay, if you don't mind, I'd like to just use the last minute or two to make a few announcements. Tomorrow is Hiroshima Day, and every third Sunday in August, Athletes United for Peace holds the Sadako Sasaki Memorial Heat of Summer Run. And this year, that's Sunday, August 16th. I'd like to invite any of you, whether you're runners or not, because you could walk the 5K if you like, or walk some and run some. That's what Sheila does. Or if you'd just like to join us for breakfast. We honor the memory of Sadako Sasaki, who, for her legs had grown to adulthood, might have been an Olympian, and we'll never know. So Sunday, August 16th, please come to Heartland Cafe, 7070 North Glenwood, by 8 a.m. Also, I hope to see some of you at the Roots Room this Friday evening. Doors open at 7 a.m. at 5203 North Kimball Avenue, in the North Park, and the border of North Park and Albany Park, near Chicago Public Library, Northeastern Illinois, Channel 11, Von Steuben High School. Okay, and also in 2 weeks, Janet will be featuring at Let There Be Chocolate 2020 North Damon, and if you're...
5,000.
Okay, I'm sorry,
You're at 2020 Oakley right now.
5306 North Damon Avenue. Good thing I didn't have that second pint. Okay, and if you're not tired when the Poetry Love Letter is over with at 9 o'clock, why not head on over to the Roots Room again, where it's variety night, open mic. Okay, anyway, I've talked enough, and it's Dina's turn. Thank you very much.
While he's cleaning up his papers, I'm going to say, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you get on over here, Mr. Man. Because you got paper here. Come here, you got your stuff here.